Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the United Way for the Manchester United player ratings. Manchester United travelled to the Etihad and lost by 3-2. Yeah, another derby day. Diffie, what's new with Manchester United? I'm going to go through the player ratings. The substitutes will not because they weren't really on for long. So, I'll give them a 5-4. But I will be giving the players that started a player rating out of 10. And I will also be giving my player of the match and giving Ten Hag a rating as well. So let's jump into Onana. Before we do, like the video, comment your player ratings in the comment section below, and subscribe and hit the notification bell as well to get notified every time we post a video or go live. Be much appreciated. And please follow all the socials. Also, links are in the description. And if the links to our socials in the description don't work, let us know in the comment section which links don't work, and we'll put new links in the description and in the comment section below just for you. Be much appreciated. I do this for you. I count as a little job. I do what I do. But look, we will start off with Andre Onana, the Manchester United goalkeeper. And again, let us know your player ratings as well in the comment section below. Be much appreciated. Be interesting to hear people's opinions and player ratings and all that good stuff. So look, average day for Manchester United. But Onana, I thought, kept us in the game in parts. I know we lost 3-1, but give me a minute to explain myself is the word I'm looking for. When we obviously Rashford got the early goal, but Onana was getting in right positions, he was making good saves, he had good decisions. He tried to waste time every now and again, but look, that's just what he does. It's just what he does when he thinks things are getting tight, and the pressure is just getting higher and higher and higher. So he tries to get the pressure from there to there as much as he can. Had a part to play in Rashford's goal, kicking it long. Again, I know kicking the ball long, Onana up to the other upside, up to the other end of the pitch. It didn't work. It worked once or twice, and that was it. 3 times if we were lucky. And look, I think Onana was up there for many people's Man United player of the match, not the match, of the whole game. Obviously, it's got to go to Man City player. But I'm going to give Andre Onana a 7. I felt like he kept us in the game. I felt like the scoreline could have been a lot more, especially in the first half. I thought it was good. I know, 3 goals that they scored could have been better, but look, the Foden goal, I don't think you can do much about that. I think that's just a good goal. The second goal, look, there wasn't really enough power on it, so maybe you could do something about that. And the third goal, look, could be better defended. It could be better as well. But look, it was up against the third one was up against Erling Haaland, and the Foden one was close. You'd imagine no keeper. I don't think you'd be able to save the maybe the Foden goal. But look, it is what it is. But I'm going to give Onana a 7. I felt like he kept us in the game, especially in the first half as well. City could have been going in a half-time leading, and it could have been more than a 3-1 loss if it wasn't for Andre Onana. And look, he didn't do anything spectacular, but he made a few good saves, few good moments. And even in the first half, Twitter was just going mental. Onana, he kept us in the game. Give this man this, give this man that. So Andre Onana gets a 7 from me. Next up is Manchester United makeshift left back, Victor Lindelof. Lindelof today was up against Phil Foden. He was the Premier Sky Sports gave him the man of the match. So yeah. Victor Lindelof, left back, I'm not a big fan of. I've never been a fan when he's left back, right back. I've never been a fan of it. And look, I know Shaw's out injured, Malassi's out injured. We haven't got a left back at the club at this moment in time, which is not ideal. So, there's nothing he can do, there's nothing Ten Hag can do, there's nothing Manchester United can do. But I just felt like Foden today, I know, and I said it in the watch along as well, City were going onto that right-hand side because Lindelof was over there, so they were going, right, Dallow's not going to be the weak link, so we're going to go to the left, the right-hand side, the City right-hand side with where Foden is and Lindelof, and Foden be able to handle them. City will have more. City we're using that side time and time and time again because they knew Lindelof. It's one of Lindelof is not a left back. Lindelof hasn't got the pace. Lindelof is more your shot stopper. He'll stand there, he'll take the shots, and he'll try and do as much as he can. But yeah, today I just didn't think Lindelof was at it. And look, maybe some would say I'm being nice, some would say I'm being crap by giving him a 6. I just don't think he has the pace. He hasn't got the attributes to be a left back. He hasn't got the attributes to be a fullback. I know we haven't got a choice because of the current situation at Manchester United with the defensive woes. I mean, look, if Martinez is available today, do we play Martinez left back, or is it still the same position? You just don't know. I still think Lindelof goes left back. If Martinez is fit and Shaw is injured, you know what I mean? I just think that is the case. And I still question why we let Reguilón go back, why we terminated his loan, because he would have been decent today. You just need that pace against a Phil Foden, and City knew like Dallow's not going to be the weak link on that side. So let's go up to let's go and test Victor Lindelof, because he hasn't got the pace. He may be physical, he may be strong, but pace, he's not ever. So yeah, I'm giving Lindelof a 6. Next up is Jonny Evans. I mean, look, Jonny Evans today, look, Manchester United were solid defensively in parts. You know, they kept City out. They kept the scoreline from being what people expected, which was 5, 6, 7, 8-0. Yeah, people were predicting that. And yeah, I wasn't overly impressed with him today, Jonny Evans. Again, I feel like I should be giving him less than a 6, but I'm going to give him a 6. It's an average game. It's average. It's an average game. It's, you know, 6 is being the average. And look, he's up against a top-class City team, a top-class City attack. You know, he was up against Haaland, Doku, and Foden. And then it was Alvarez in parts and Bernardo Silva. So it's never going to be easy with a player of his age, his standard at the moment. Again, I said it in the watch on, you may have the experience, but does he have he has the physicality? But look, there's not much you can do. There's not much you can do. The defense we have, I can't sit here and say, oh, yeah, this isn't this. So I'm going to give Jonny Evans a 6. Next up is Raphael Varane. Again, he's better than Evans, but they are the same today. They were tight to Erling Haaland. Near the end of the game, Varane just, even the defence itself, just it gave up. You know, once injury time came along, the whole team just were like, yeah, look, there's no hope. And it was 2-1 at that time. We were still in the game up until the 94th, 92nd minute. We were losing, but we were still in the game. And yeah, I'm just going to give Raphael Varane another average 6, to be honest with you. Look, you can't expect this defence to go and, you know, do well against the City team, the City attack. I'm sorry, but I cannot expect that from the Manchester United defence today. So I'm going to give Raphael Varane a 6. Okay, he's in there at the moment time. All he had to do was just clear it. And a few sleepy and hairy moments, so that's one thing I'll admit about the defence. Diogo Dalot. Yeah, Dalot was probably out of the defence. I thought it was a better one, and I'm giving him a 7 today. I felt like he done well against Doku. Foden went over there, and I thought he done reasonably sound. He was getting stuck in. Didn't have freedom as he would in other games going down the right-hand side. But yeah, I'm going to give Diogo Dalot a 7. Look, the defence today, I have more to say about the midfield forwards than I do about the midfield back. That's just what I'll go with. So Diogo Dalot gets a 7 from me. Oh, tries to put on 100% or 90% if possible. So yeah, 7. Maybe being too nice. Let me know in the comments. Next up is Casemiro. Casemiro today, look, I didn't think he put a foot wrong, to be brutally honest with you. Again, Casemiro just, you know, it's the Premier League, it's a quick league. You're playing against City, a quick team. You just cannot get them away. They're like a pretty bad agitating fly. It's just hard to get them away. And look, Casemiro gets a 6 from me. And the reason being he gets a 6 from me is because, look, again, like the whole team today, I can't really criticise them a lot. I felt like, well, I will, and like I did in the post-match show. Check it out with me and Amaya as well. But much appreciated. Amaya's new on the channel. He's doing very well. But yeah, I just feel like, you know, he's there for experience, you know what I mean? Some people say he has an impact on the team. Look, if you take him out of that team today, is it more than 3-1? Is it less than 3? I don't know. I don't know. You just can't take, you know, say one player is going to change the team totally. But look, he made few decent tackles today, a few challenges, passes long, didn't really have enough freedom there. Look, it was just an average game from Casemiro today, and I'm going to give him a 6. Next up is Kobbie Mainoo. And one thing I will say about Casemiro, he done what he had to do. He done what he had to do. And yeah. Next up again is the man we were just speaking about, is Kobbie Mainoo. Look, Kobbie Mainoo today, he was up he's up against a City defence, a City midfield of Rodri, Bernardo Silva, and Kevin De Bruyne. That's a top class, man. That's a top class midfield of Rodri, De Bruyne, and Silva. That it is. I hate to admit it, but it is. I thought he done well against the City midfield today. Zaid as well, you don't expect a lot from him. He's only young in the Manchester derby, a lot of pressure. Manchester United and firing on all cylinders. City are, running away with the quality they have. There's times where no one looks like they can catch them. But look, I'm going to give Kobbie Mainoo today a 7. I mean, even Amaya said it. He done okay with Kevin De Bruyne. He kept him quiet in parts. Mainoo just, again, he gets stuck in, does what he has to. And, he gets a 6 from me. I thought he kept De Bruyne quiet. That's what I'll say. Not totally quiet, but, he done what he had to do. And, Next up, this is where we start talking. This is where the rants come in. Scott McTominay. Look, we'll start off quick and just by saying I'm giving him a 4. And the reason I'm giving him a 4 today is because, first of all, I can understand why Ten Hag played him. It's an extra midfielder. It's height, it's physicality, it's strength. He's going to sit back. City are going to put balls into the box. He wants someone, up against, he wants not just Evans and Varane up against Haaland. He wants another tall body in there to drop back and help in the midfield with that kind of physicality and height and strength and all that sort of stuff. But he was quiet today. He was quiet. He was missing. He was like a ghost. You couldn't see him on the pitch. He was doing nothing on the pitch. Yeah, he got the ball every now and again, but there was something today where he just get the ball straight away to Kyle Walker. I don't know what he's trying to do, whether it was a skill or he just bad footing, but I just don't know what McTominay, and he just doesn't have the effect when he starts. If McTominay came on, he would have had an effect, but look, I can understand why Ten Hag played him. It's a Manchester derby. McTominay is nowhere near your Rodri's, your Bernardo Silva's, your Kevin De Bruyne is. He's not. He's not. Even Casemiro, he's not. But, I just don't know what we expect from him. He didn't really get into the box enough. Decision-making, movement, he hasn't got the pace as well. And I'm just going to give him a 4. I just don't get what he does I just don't get what he does in Manchester United. But 4 from me. Next up is Alejandro Garnacho. Look, Garnacho was very quiet today. Again, he was up against Walker, I think it was. Then it was Nathan Ake. Then it was Diaz and Stones. He was kind of everywhere. But he wasn't, in terms of everywhere, he wasn't lighting the world on fire. He wasn't really a threat to the Man City team. And I hate to do it. I know he's a young lad, but I'm going to give him a 4. Very quiet. City were playing around him, was getting dragged off the ball too easy. It wasn't getting the better of the Man City defence and the team at all. I am going to give Garnacho a 7, a 4. He's just very quiet today. He didn't really have much joy with the ball or luck. City defence, whether it was Ake or Walker, whoever he was up against, were getting the better of him. Decision making, passing, runs. There was times he was making runs and he was offside. So it wasn't his game. Well, just wasn't his day. He'd have better. He's only young. He learns. So a 4 from me. Next up is Bruno Fernandes, who played on the right wing today. Bruno Fernandes will start off by giving a 5, and again, Bruno had a part to play in the Rashford goal, didn't he? So maybe just for that, he's getting a 5. Again, another player today was quiet, didn't really have an overall impact, didn't really do what he'd like to do. Agitated at times, runs at times were poor. Against City, they play that offside trap, they play high line, so it's hard to, break that high line and offside trap against a top class team. You played the system well. Bruno Fernandes just gets a 5. Like I said, he was quiet. His passing, Bruno so far this season just hasn't been it. I know you don't expect him to have moments of magic against, or just moments of brilliance, or just brilliance against Manchester City. But I am going to give Bruno Fernandes a 5. Just very quiet today. Felt like he just wasn't getting involved in the game. And I can't even remember saying Bruno has the ball in the watch along. So yeah, 5 from me. Next up is the goal scorer, Marcus Rashford. Look, I'm going to give Rashford a 6. Ten Hag took him off, and I felt like when Ten Hag took him off, he had less of a chance. That was a brilliant goal, by the way. Put us in the lead. We thought, hold on, there's a chance here. There's something going on here. But yeah, you know, again, the defence may have gotten the better of him. I felt like still he was a striker. He's not a striker, so, you know, he's better off the left than he is striker. So yeah, I'm going to give him a 6. Reason why, because he got the goal. He was, you know, he was our danger man. You know, if City were looking at our danger man, he was it. It wasn't Bruno, it wasn't Garnacho, it wasn't, you know, Casemiro, Kobe, Dalot. It was Marcus Rashford. Maybe that would have been different if Rasmus was available, but it was him. He got the brilliant goal. He was, look, he was our only hope. If we were going to win today, it was probably going to be through him. And when Ten Hag took him off, yeah, it was a bit. But yeah, I am going to give Marcus Rashford a 6. Next up is the boss, Erik Ten Hag. Average, the subs I didn't get, and I think back maybe I shouldn't be giving him a 6, but yeah, we'll change that to a 5. The subs I didn't get. Like, the bench wasn't strong enough, but taking off Rashford and bringing on Anthony, I didn't get. Taking off Mainu and bringing on Amrabat, I didn't get. Taking off Garnacho, even though he didn't play well, and bringing on Forson, I didn't get. Taking off Evans and bringing on Kabwala, I didn't get. I know Evans maybe legs were running up, but still. But yeah, I mean, look, his hands are tied with the defence, with the options he has at the moment on the team. The approach to the game, the play, the system to this game was what I expected. We sit back, soak it all up, and City still win. You're not going to keep City from scoring for 90 plus minutes when you're sitting back and they're constant hitting you. It just doesn't work. You maybe can get away with it against Liverpool or Arsenal or Chelsea. Well, you can get away with Chelsea or even Tottenham, but you can't get away with it. Even Aston Villa, for crying out, but you can't get away with it against Manchester City. If you're the champions, you're never going to get away with it. You're never going to get away with it against the champions. So look, I'm still Ten Hag in. I you know, people asking me, you know, watch along and all that. You know, Ten Hag out. No. You know, I feel like I'll get to the stage where I'll have to put out a video why Dean is Ten Hag in, you know, why I'm Ten Hag in still. And I hope that doesn't change. I hope, you know, it's Ten Hag in forever. But look, we'll see how things plan out. But yeah, I'm going to give Erik Ten Hag a 6. Now, my player of the match is the Manchester United goalkeeper, Andre Onana. Look, like I said, he kept us in the game, made a few good saves. Felt like if it wasn't for him, he maybe would have lost that game by more. When we were ahead, he was keeping us ahead. And when it was 1-1, still keeping us, you know, a few good moments, good positions, good saves. Yeah, good impact on it. Like you said, he had another player who had an impact on the Rashford goal, kicking it long. But look, that's been the Manchester United player ratings. Let us know your player ratings and the manager rating in the comment section below and your player of the match. Manchester United travelled to the Etihad and there's 3-1. This has been my player ratings. And yeah, thanks for watching.